one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Pittsburgh Pirates.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Number 59 gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
And taking it out there for the first out.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Into the box, Ian Happ. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Kyle Schwarber will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running towards second. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he...
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off of his last start where he got the win and only allowed 1 run.
Gregory Polanco comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. EK, one of your old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And he got him.
And there you see the numbers from his last time out. Picked up his first win of the season in that ball game. So he'll be looking for number 2 here.
Standing in, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the 2-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal. So they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. After 1, no score. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 1 down.
Batting 5th, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Stepping up to the plate, Addison Russell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting sixth,
Wilson Contreras will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Corey Dickerson strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Fielder, Corey Dickerson.
He's set and the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Schwarber giving chase, 1 away.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sounds sharp, too.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Josh Harrison gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Been a nice day for baseball so far from Pittsburgh as we're back for the start of the third from PNC Park. Chris Bryant leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And 1 away now here in the Chicago third.
Batting 8th, center fielder,
Albert Alomar settles into the box for his first chance. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Darvish is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike one.
Yeah, no surprise they had him squaring right there, and I figure he'll get 2 more shots to get it down.
Runner goes for second. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So I bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And he struck him out.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Has to be thinking strikeout here. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Marte. And that's the 3rd out. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Francisco Cervelli will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Catcher.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
1 gone now for the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. To short. Russell's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Number 59 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
To 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ian Happ is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
He pulls this one into right. Polanco back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Gregory Polanco will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Gregory still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
Starling Marte is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit to right, but foul. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
First baseman number 55.
And not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Josh Bell digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. And how about that? Josh Bell has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this, watching the ball disappear over the fence and circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The batter, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park. After Addison Russell heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner. And now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead of the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
Now batting, third base.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly. And that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Chris Bryant is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. But fortunately, no advance. 1-2, here it comes. He reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Into the box, Albert Alomar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Yu Darvish comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys into scoring position.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt at strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. It's bunted into the air. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
A lot of times when the pitchers know you're bunting, they'll give you a high fastball like this. It's very easy to keep that bat too low. He just pops this one straight up.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And they'll just waste one there, 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC. Colin Moran comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Colin Moran.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A little bouncer. And he's retired here, 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. set to deal on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ian Happ will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Polanco is there, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was a solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Kyle Schwarber will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And he needed a sand wedge to hit that ball. 3-1.
Not a very convincing swing there, especially on a 3-0.
And that misses for ball 4.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say,
First
look,
baseman number 44,
you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Harrison has it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Jordy Mercer will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Jordy Mercer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. for that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Ball one. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Number
Adam
26.
Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Gregory Polanco will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
This all gets back to footwork here. Catchers are usually not the fastest guys around, but the good ones do have one thing going for them, and that's a quick setup behind the plate. And this guy's dead to rights here.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
They're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Starling Marte will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Pitch out, nothing doing. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Swung out and lifted in the air to left center. Alomar is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here in Pittsburgh, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Edgar Santana is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Addison Russell will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Chopped in front of home plate. Cervelli has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is Marte. Gone! Solo shot to right center. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, it's been a game of solo home runs so far. That's 3 of them now, and they get their second one right here to move them out in front.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a play. 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Alomar.
In now, Albert Alomar. He drew a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner toward short. That's in. Another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what?
Now pitching for the Pirates,
A.J. Schubert will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Yu Darvish will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Runners off for second. Tap fouled at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily.
Simple throw over there.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run.
Stretch.
Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Josh Bell will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Corey Dickerson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High in the air and deep to left center field. Alomar racing back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. That home run believed to be 402 feet all told. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Second baseman, Josh.
This is something we'll see a lot with that cut fastball. Here it is again in show motion. When you hit a ball right below the label, you're going to get this 9 times out of 10.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Jason Hayward comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ian Happ digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now a ball lined to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
That's a pretty athletic play there by a first baseman. That's no 180-pound shortstop out there. It takes him just a little bit longer to get himself airborne, but he does a nice job of getting himself up and then coming down with the ball.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2. Francisco Cervelli digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
So a new
for
pitcher
Chicago,
coming on now, and we'll get a
number
look at the
15,
hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. in there for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
0-2.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 pitches right on the outside corner. If he's going to keep looking at him, they might as well just stay out there. Why not?
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Bryce Brent will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Brent.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 31, A.J. Shugo.
Sean Rodriguez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Rodriguez.
And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Bryce Brent will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 92.
Felipe Rivero comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 74, Felipe Rivero.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
That evens it up, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Addison Russell comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal, and others say, hey, let him swing. Don't give away any outs.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Marte going back, still ranging back. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it.
Now pitching for the
This has got some
Pirates.
elevation to it.
Number
and that's
73.
one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Number 73 will come in and pitch now. Wilson Contreras will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a foul ball as that was just wide of the bag. Base is empty here with nobody out. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Chris Bryant will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Tommy LaStella will come on as a pinch hitter.
Chicago, number 2, Tommy LaStella.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, this all goes back to bad plate discipline at the beginning of the at-bat. If it's a 2-0 count here, that's an easy pitch to lay off. Instead, since he's already swung at 2 pitches out of the zone, now he's forced to protect, and he swings right through it.
Albert Alomar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 2 for the Cubs. Javier Baez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 9.
Tommy La Stella is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Gregory Polanco.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Pedro Strop is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 48, Pedro Strop.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
And up by 2 here in the ninth, he needed to make sure he could keep that leadoff man off base so they don't get the tying run to the plate. That's a huge first out.
Starling Marte will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Everything's going according to plan here in the bottom of the ninth. He's just an out away from wrapping this one up.
Josh Bell makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Oh, 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you've got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Alomar going back on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-2. So long.